Welcome to the second video in the Have a Healthy New Year series. Today we've got a quick video on some health hacks that I have discovered and that I use when I'm trying to be healthy. So I hope you get some inspiration or some new advice, and I hope you enjoy. Something I discovered at the end of last year was gratitudes. I started listening to some podcasts and one of them kind of talked about gratitude, and it's something that I had been aware of for a while and that I tried, but I just kind of looked at it in a different way last year, and it has so severely impacted my mental health and my happiness and the way I kind of look at the world. There was one of the podcasts that talked about this woman, and she was really stressed. She just had a kid. The kid was really it had problems. They were on the way to the hospital for a checkup, but the kid hated being in the car and the kid was screaming, and so this woman was so stressed and she pulled over and she was really upset, and she was like, how do I change this? How do I turn this around? And she was like, I have to be grateful for what I do have. I have to be grateful that, you know, that she's maybe got problems but she's healthy, her child, that the woman was healthy, that they had a house, and she listed all the things that she had and that she was grateful for, and that changed her outlook on things. So yeah, so I think she has like a whole, that's like her career now or something, being with gratitude. But yeah, so I have really focused on that, and even if I don't write down a gratitude or something that I'm grateful for every day, it's something that I'm aware of, I'm constantly aware of. I recommend it to people, I talk to people about it, and yeah, I would think, and when you write a gratitude or when you're thinking of what you're grateful for, you have to really feel it. So really feel what, it sounds weird and it sounds lame, but you have to, because you can't just say, oh, I'm grateful for air today, but if you don't really feel it, you're not going to really feel that gratitude, and you're not going to really, it's not going to change you. You're not going to feel better because of it, because you're just saying things meaninglessly. You're not actually becoming aware and feeling it and becoming grateful for things. So definitely look into gratitude, because I think personally it's a game changer for me. The next one I have is meditation. I sort of entwine this with yoga. It's you time, so I quite like doing meditation in the evening just before I go to sleep. I just wind down, clear my thoughts, letting everything else go and just being there for yourself in the moment. And yeah, it's really calming, and again, I think another big changer for my mental health and just being so much happier is meditation. Taking the time and taking these things that are for you, that are completely just for you and for whatever you need in that moment, I think are really beneficial. So another one to look into is meditation. Now I've got some exercise tips. So for me, I hate going to the gym, really don't like them. I would say you don't need all these. It's nice to go to the gym, it's nice to get new workout clothes, but if you're really lazy and unmotivated, stick a video on your laptop or your phone and just work out in your room with what you have. Literally roll out of bed, do it. Don't think about it. You don't need to go anywhere, and you've started working out. Do that every morning for 5 days or whatever you want to do out of the week. Do that for a month, and then you're going to start feeling better, and then maybe you'll want to go to the gym, or maybe you'll want to do something else, or maybe you just want to keep working out in your room. I think that is a very valid form of exercise. I like going for a run in the park, and to bump up your run in the park, to take it to the next level, is to do some exercises in the park. So if you've got a tree, if you've got a bit of grass, if you've got a park bench, these can all be used as sort of tools that you would maybe find in the gym to train with. So like dips or step ups, or yeah, anything. Look around. We've got a lot of parks in London have equipment in them to work out with. So yeah, so I would recommend just looking around you for equipment, see equipment and all that is around you, and bump up your run. So if you don't like exercising, I'm going to recommend yoga to you. I've not done it as much in the past couple of years as I've done recently in the past couple of months, and I have noticed such a difference. I think even in just this last month, and just with doing the 30-day challenge with Yoga for Adrian, just doing it every single day, I've seen such a difference. And because you don't think that you're working out, but yoga has this sneaky way of you're working out your arms, you're working out your core, you know, you're doing your obliques and everything, you don't even realize it. Yoga is all about going at your own pace. It's not about pushing yourself, it's about being kind to yourself. So if something hurts or it's too much, you take it to whatever level you're comfortable with. And yeah, it's such an enjoyable way to work out, a really lovely form of exercise, and I think most of the time you don't even realize you're working out. So if you are slightly adverse to exercise, I would recommend trying some yoga videos. Next one is about running. I hated running for such a long time. It's only in the past several years that I started running. And a recent thing that I've been doing, since I don't listen to music anymore when I'm running, is that I daydream. I daydream probably most of the day anyway. But for me, a really easy way to get the first like little part of the run out of the way is I'll daydream what I'm going to do when I get in, my nice routine. I'm going to have a shower, what breakfast I'm going to eat, what's the next task that I'm going to do. I think of things that I'm looking forward to and I plan them out in my head, and then before I know it, the first hard part of the run is over and I'm kind of really getting into it, and I'm like, no, I'm definitely not going to quit now because I'm almost halfway through the run and I owe it to myself. I'm worthy enough to keep running, to get finished through this run, and it's such a great way to kind of get you pumped up for the rest of the day as well. So it gets you through your first half of your run, or your first little bit of your run, really easily, because when you're daydreams you can mindlessly run, you don't even realise. So it's a great thing to just do to pass some of the time with your run, and then before you know it, you're almost finished, and then you can go home and do all the fun stuff that you just daydreamed about. Now I have some fun food tips which I have loved discovering. Like I said in the previous video, you gotta be realistic with yourself, you gotta find what works for you. So most of these tips are going to be based around chocolate. Chocolate is just, it's like one of the many loves of my life. I dedicated to finding lots of healthy chocolate alternatives that give me my chocolate fix, get rid of my craving, but are still really good for me. So the first one is chocolate healthy brownies. I feel like these, I've been doing these for so many years, I've made so many variations. The ones that I kind of love right now that are so easy are Deliciously Ella. I think they're on her YouTube channel. I just use her book. Yeah, they're sweet potato, but they're so good because you bake them. I have recently started putting chocolate chips and nuts into them, which is so good. I was finding that I wasn't eating them. I wasn't eating the full batch in a week and they were going off. So what I do is I freeze them and then I take a couple out. Say if I'm taking to the work, then I've defrosted by the time I've got to work, and it's perfect. My mum visited last September. I discovered these crisps. They're called Eat Well. They're really healthy. They're really good crisps. My local health shop, and I found Eat Well, and they have a really good selection, and I found these cheddar puff ones. So good. And it doesn't feel like you're eating a healthy crisp. So that's always nice. I feel like when you're unaware that you're being healthy, I think a lot of people associate eating healthy or eating healthy snacks is depriving yourself. It's not going to be enjoyable. The food isn't going to taste good, but these taste really good. They're really healthy. They're really good for you. This next one, I love. I show it to just about everybody in work. They're really skeptical of it. But yeah, when I force them to try it, they love it. And this isn't my original idea. I think I upgraded it with the chocolate chips. But I think it's originally from Fab Lunch. She has some great recipes on her channel, and it's peanut butter apples. So cut up an apple into whatever shapes or styles you want. I just cut them to slices, put a bit of peanut butter on, and then I add chocolate chips onto it because I need my chocolate fix. And yeah, it's just so good. The juicier the apple, the better it contrasts, and it's so good. This last food tip I have is from Pickup Lines. It's since I discovered it, I look forward to it. It is my treat. That's what I tend to think about when I'm on my runs. This chocolate smoothie that I'm gonna make when I get in. The video of her making it, when she tries it at the end, she has this sort of like, not shocked, but this, oh my goodness, this smoothie is so good expression on her face, and that's what I feel like I do every time that I drink it because it's so good. I so highly recommend to make it because it feels like a real indulgence and there's nothing bad in it. It's so, yeah, it's really good for you, and it's amazing. So I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you got some inspiration or some ideas, or you enjoyed the tips that you're gonna just try for yourself. I personally love them all. I use them all on a regular basis. I probably think maybe the meditation and the gratitude are some really great places to start if you're unsure about where to start in your health journey, because yeah, I think just looking after your mental well-being can only make things easier in the long run in terms of just being happier and feeling good about yourself and feeling motivated to start changing your body. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video and I will see you next time.